Hello, welcome to Supreme Commander Forged Alliance. I'm your host, NuclearStorm, and today we'll be looking at a 1v1 between the players BlackDeath and Zlo, RD. These are two pro players. You will normally probably see them in ladder matches. Was probably a ladder match. I just pulled this out of the replay. As you can see, we have Zlo here going Bryn, or Cybern if you want to call it that. And we have BlackDeath also going Cybern. So, without further ado, let's get things started. So we have, okay, I've got to stop doing that, but we have a hunter coming out for BlackDeath and a engineer out for Zlo. I presume that this hunter is going to do some raiding, as we still have multiple engineers coming out for Zlo, and what is he going to do with his ACU? Just going to build a power generator. As we have, looks like BlackDeath getting most of the mass extractors up, and over here we have Zlo still getting all his mass extractors. This hunter is most likely going to see, nope, looks like he passes the engineer without having a scout. He could not see it. Zlo taking the lead and score, as we still see just basic expansion from BlackDeath. It appears that BlackDeath is doing a bit more raiding and expansion, already about to get to these two sides, this back and this side right here. And this hunter has not gotten a single kill, has missed all the engineers. This one might get a kill. Looks like we're seeing scouts coming out for, yeah, we have oh my god, I have to stop doing that. We have a little building party coming out over there that has defense. Hunter sees the engineer. The engineer is going to try and reclaim it, and almost gets it. Gets away with 4 HP, and will go after those mass extractors. We see a hunter probably going up to mop that, as I'm hearing those two hunters go at, no wait, that was a mantis, so no chance for the hunter there. We have air out for BlackDeath and decent power. I'm not going to go into depth about the builds because I do not know much about them. I am a newbie by most of these pro standards, but mantis takes out that hunter and allows this engineer to go up there safely. We have interceptors out for BlackDeath, and looks like Zlo is planning on making air. He has lots of power and air being built. Pretty large map, Twin Rivers. There's 6v6 variants of it that you can play. 2 back players. Gets very big battles. Always fun. Bombers coming out for BlackDeath. As we have, looks like Zlo does not want to take the route of hunter raiding. He wants to get his mantis force out, but of course, since mantis are still pretty fast, it's not that bad. They just have lots of HP and damage compared to a hunter. We're seeing scouts coming out for Zlo. He's a bit late on air. Is he going to see the bomber? Nope, he does not see the bomber, but he sees it now. So I accidentally put that at -3 was it? But yeah, it looks like the bomber has taken out the engineer, which is probably very frustrating. We have an engineer over here that could possibly be in danger. Nope, looks like, wait, BlackDeath is making the turn, and he is going to murder it. And is he going to get the dodge? The dodge fails. Over here we have just mantis assisting engineer. Nice little trick to use. So it looks like they've both expanded. We have a nice mantis force out over here. Could be gathering for an assault, but we do have mantis ready to counter it. Looks like we're seeing some mantis doing some raiding. They killed 2 mass extractors so far, as mantis are coming in to reinforce this position and probably take over or destroy the other Mantis, which can always be easy to reclaim. Looks like Zlo will win that fight, as we still have bomber harassment as mobile anti-air comes out, and we have a point defense up here. Misses the engineer that wasn't even trying to dodge, as he goes in for a second pass, determined to get that engineer kill. Looks like that little raiding group failed, but we have another one being built up right here. Decent buildup of units over here. Bombers are seen looking for expanded engineers. Scouts seeing that he's expanded. Let's see here. Looks like the bomber finally goes down to some interceptors. And Zlo has not moved his ACU. He's gone for the techie route, it looks like. But does he have any? Yep, he does have a mass extractor going to T2. And is getting a fair amount of spam up. Let's, at the almost 7-minute mark, let's take a look at Eco. Plus 43 mass. He must be reclaiming, but it's up there. 600 some odd power. And we have plus 48 mass and plus 900 power. With the reclaim, it's hard to tell. But we're seeing two forces that are advancing on Zlo. He has force to defend, but it looks like these mass extractors will be lost as the ACU comes to cut off this force. But does he see this force up here? He does have radar, so, well, it just went by. He is now sending in his forces to intercept. Does not want to have any more raiding damage go on, as that force probably should see that it's about to get attacked hard. Grouping up the Mantis, getting lots of DPS. Mantis, very high rate of fire up. And over here we've got, they killed the radar. Zlo ignoring it, just continuing to walk forward. We have some Mantis here to defend, but will it be enough since they're a bit spread out? That force was wiped out completely. Lots of raiding going on from BlackDeath, killing lots of Zlo's crap. Interceptors just stuck on the ground. That is not good. He should think of moving those, and he does. As we're still seeing spam coming out for BlackDeath. Lots of it. Has plenty of factories. That is 9 factories. And, well, no, that's actually 11 factories, but that are all dedicated to spam. And while doing all this, they are still teching mass extractors, both of them. So this is where the pros probably get over the noobs. They just know how to, what would be the word, manage their economy really well. Keep spam and units up while maintaining a growing economy. We have point defense here. Probably would be a good idea to put walls around it, but this attack was at least held off. BlackDeath decided that he did not want any part of that. Over here we have a Mantis force that could be thinking about doing a run-by. If it can get into the base, kill some power, that would hurt. And not much combat from the ACUs. It looks, well, it appears that we have a drop going in to capture this island. Do we see the same from Zlo? Nope. Small air fight that Zlo takes without problem. ACU getting in a little combat. Upgrading. I'm pretty sure that is either T2 or the gun. I believe that is the gun. I'm pretty sure T2 is on the left arm with the Cyber, and well, it's the Cyber, and you can never really tell. Attack going on over here. Looks like Zlo is not getting the upper hand in this, even though he is grouped. T2 point defense is being rushed. Already just gonna pop that probably. The point defense gets up, and we just have a nice little bit of reclaim sent for our buddy Zlo, as I'm pretty sure I see T2 out. Yep, I've spotted T2 hoplites, so means Zlo has made the advance to T2, while scores are staying incredibly even for this match. Pro level play, normally very fair, even, and fun to watch. Drop has been spotted, and engineers are over there, while interceptors try to intercept the transport but do not. And We have tracers going up. Sorry about that. I'm not sure how much I have missed, but we've had multiple fights over here happen. And just wasting engineers, as we can see. Islands are contested. That drop looks like BlackDeath has dropped those engineers, which there's only anti-air up, which means, oh, the factory does get out of there, and I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that's a point defense. He's still determined to keep that island. We see scouts out. I'm pretty sure that, correct me if I'm wrong, the moles have, is it cloaking or stealth? Answer in the comments. Looks like a lull in the action has happened, just small amounts of raiding. Engineers just having a little Mexican standoff. This engineer, well, no, these are Mantis. And mass extractors are being raided as we see a bomber that will most likely try to mount that up. Nope, the Mantis get there first. Another drop from BlackDeath to this island. He wants to keep it. It's a Mantis drop. And he quickly dispatches those Mantis. We're seeing a fair amount of air buildup from both players. Well, let's see. And at the 15-minute mark, let's take a look at economy. 72 mass for BlackDeath, 1500 power. 62 mass for Slow, and about 2k power, but has lots of reclaim, so he should be fine on economy. Another attack coming in through the middle. Well, no, this is the bottom. BlackDeath taking score lead again. And it looks like they finally found this engineer and heartlessly murdered him as the factory is up there. And we will just end up... So, both islands appear to be won by BlackDeath, unless up here he can stop it. Mantis just sitting outside there, but factories, and will most likely mop it up. 3v1 in factory spam, and we have a drop of Mantis here, so he can most likely hold this position for some time. But unless he pays attention, he will lose it. And massive T1 spam 20 minutes in. I will put this at +3 because I have sadly got very little time for recording. We see Tech 3 land. I'm sorry I missed this. But he is beginning the brick spam, so we are seeing Tech in areas. While we're still seeing mass extractors being teched. But with a few bricks, this T1 force will become very obsolete. He's got to do something about that factory. But we see a nice buildup of hoplites, a few on low HP, but nonetheless they still have the same damage. A point defense here, which, let's see if Slow wakes up and sees this. Yep, the hoplites are, he just is going to tank it. And the brick is in combat, and most likely all the Mantis will start just slaughtering it as the brick thinks about retreating, wanting to use its range. Nope, it wants to go back in and eat some more fire. Bricks just have so much damage, and he's got a very good spam of them out. Let's see how Zlo counters this. I presume he is making the tech to T3 right now. Needs to get a bit more build capacity around that factory because bricks are just so beefy. They will just eat up Cerberus fire, and then they will destroy the turret. Of course, they still gotta be careful about the ACU with that overcharge. 20 kills on Zlo's ACU. BlackDeath has no kills. But we do see tactical missile launchers and TMD up for Zlo. So I'm pretty sure there was some TMLing of the mass extractors, and Zlo saw this and has rushed up some tactical missile defense. Nice force of brick and hoplites here. Might want to get some flak if gunships come out. But 9 bricks out, that is enough probably to kill Zlo's commander. Zlo really should think about doing something about it. Like getting lots of build capacity on bricks, getting them out, because Cyber and ACUs, they're paper basically. We see TMD doing all they can to stop, but not getting Cyber and TML just able to pop these Cerberus turrets and get through 2 tactical missile defenses. Gotta be very frustrating. Probably should think about getting 3 or 4 for 1. Of course, Cybran, they gotta make up for their low HP somehow. They do it with lots of DPS. Brick is like the toughest unit they got. And we're gonna see it start ripping up some poor little Mantis that are horribly outmatched in this battle. As we see a brick force coming in through the bottom. Zlo with a few Tech 2 point defense and nope, turns around. Does not want to get his ACU involved. Just like I said, Cerberuses would get popped just extremely easily by bricks. And we have a fight going on here with multiple bricks out, but just not enough numbers for Zlo as he's starting to slowly lose his land battle with just multiple bricks being out. He kills one of them, but he's got 4 more to deal with, and he might be able to get the kill on the second one. Does he get the kill? Yes, he gets the kill, and then promptly loses that brick. But as you can see, when they focus on it, they just shred Cerberus is like nothing. We have Zlo commenting on his distress over the matter as we're seeing bricks just so darn tough. And microing bombers, it looks like. One brick goes down, but the other one decides to sit in all the power as the bombers just start going at it. The veteran bricks finally go down. And we see T2 air out for both players, most likely. Whalers might be a counter to this if he does have the energy. He does have T3 power, so it is a possibility. But no T2 air out for Zlo. Excuse me if I'm coughing too much. I have a cold. We have a brick force coming up, gonna destroy everything at the top. There's almost nothing here to defend against it, and there are lots of Tech 2 mass extractors. Those engineers, knowing they're in trouble, start spamming those Tech 1 point defenses. Lots of damage per second, just not the HP to deal with a brick. But doing pretty well. But now that they're targeted, they are just gonna go sit out of range and kill them, most likely. So that it signifies the end of the top area for Zlo. It's just more and more bricks come out. We're seeing Zlo keep his commander assisted. Has a nice bank of Tech 2 point defenses. They won't do much to stop bricks. Zlo does have Tech 2 air. I'm sorry if I missed this, but yeah, factories were probably up here. But we are now seeing the death of quite a few Tech 2 mass extractors. And this most likely has hurt Zlo's economy. Well, no, he's floating quite a bit of mass. A spider might be an option. Nope, Tech 3 anti-air out. And probably more build capacity on the brick. So it appears Zlo does have Tech 3 mass extractors. Thinking that those bricks would get the raiding done, so no, he still has Tech 1 mass extractors in his base. But we do see Tech 3. And just plainly, Zlo is on the back foot here, losing both expansions. He's taken the islands, surprisingly, and is feeling like he wants to do drops, get some nice harassment, but if a brick goes back there and cleans it up, he'll be fine. We are seeing Cyber attack missile launchers just being a pain. Zlo is commenting on how much he hates this map as he starts to heal his commander. Probably could get him a attack missile snipe if there's... oh. But we are seeing nice raiding force that some bricks have been dispatched to mock up. As the bricks kill the Tech 3 power and... well, I guess a number of Cerberus turrets do the job pretty well. But with the loss of this power, Zlo calls the GG and leaves. Well played from both players. Just the tech advantage wins it for BlackDeath. Good game from both players. Tell me how this cast went. I'm hoping to improve by around 100%. Tell me what you think and give me tips in the comments below. Thank you.